One of the very best way to get started with generative AI is to deploy an FAQ chatbot on your website. The reason for this is that we want to know what customers are asking for. We want to understand exactly what it is they need. And right now, you don't know that because they might be browsing your homepage or your product catalog or your FAQs, and they're translating from what's in their head about what they need, what they want, what question they have, to the way you tell them that you can help. But with generative AI, we can be much more dynamic and responsive, but only if we know what people actually want. And we can do that on the website by deploying a chatbot that just says, "How can I help?" And responds to simple questions. And there's lots of ways to do that. We can use classical conversational AI techniques that essentially put an FAQ behind the chatbot so they try and understand, which of the answers is most similar to the question they've asked. But these really don't work that well because the questions people have aren't the same as the answers you have and the questions you have on your FAQ in your website. So a better way to do this is to use generative AI, is to deploy a chatbot that uses generative AI to interpret the information you have on your website in knowledge management documents and generate a response that's much more precise and contextual to the question the customer asks. And there's lots of ways of doing this. There's already quite a few platforms out there that can do that. We're already working with Mendable and Command Bar. But to be honest, you can also do this on your own in Python in a few lines of code using popular frameworks like LangChain and OpenAI models like GPT 3.5. There's many other ways to do it too, but know that this is a great way to get started. You can start asking customers, "How can I help?" See what they say to your chatbot, answer those questions that your early models are able to answer, and hand everything else off to agents. But we've got the data flowing, and we can use that data to drive our generative AI strategy. And that's what I'm going to cover in the 5th and final part of this 5-part series, so stay tuned.